Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I saw Deadpool 2 yesterday. I'm going to do the recording right now. And this is another one of those My Thoughts video. I loved it. It was funny as fuck. Went with three of my friends and we just fucking laughed our ass off. Uh, I liked it better than the original. Not by much. Not to say that this was just a little bit better. It's kind of hard to put them in a category against each other because I when I saw the first one, it came at me as a surprise, and it was pretty funny. And this one just carries on that. Like it just, I kind of want to make this a spoiler talk about it, but I'm gonna avoid all that. But the beginning. Like the way it introduced the movie, it does this like produced by who cares type of like stuff that I had in the first one. Excuse me. But the beginning, it seemed sad at first. Like it had this tragic turn to it. But the comedy picks up right away, and then you get reminded of these sad points in the movie on why he's doing what he's doing now. Excuse me. But yeah, it picks it up, and the comedy just doesn't stop. Like there's a lot of fourth wall breaking, political correctness, humor. I fucking love it. Like and Cable, I loved Cable in the comic in the '90s as a kid. I really did. He just seemed like, because I'm a huge Terminator fan. He seemed like X-Men meets Terminator storyline. I don't think they said who his parents were in this movie, but in the comics and in cartoons and all that, it's Jean Grey and Cyclops. And he's in a dystopia future that's destroyed and all that. And he travels back in time. In fact, Deadpool even references a Terminator thing in here with him. It's pretty funny. But I like how they point at him because he was the kind of like the typical '90s, I guess, white hero at the time, which most were. And he points that out a lot in here. And fucking Cable's like, I ain't fucking racist. Like, it's pretty funny. But there's some cameos in here I didn't expect at all. Like they're small and brief. Two of them you probably won't catch until you Google it. And if you Google it now, I wouldn't say it would ruin anything because I couldn't tell who they were until afterwards. And after I found out, it was pretty funny. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know he would do that. One of them will come as you surprise. Like I remember me and my friend, we looked at each other, we did a double take it. Like, is that who we thought it was? And believe in the credits, it said who it was. But I Googled it as well, and sure enough, it was. Yeah, when they introduced the X-Force, it's pretty funny when they do that fucking jumping out of the helicopter. That scene, fucking, I lost it, man. That it was funny as hell. Oh, then the whole, the X-Men in the mansion thing. How come there's a quick little jab at that, and you'll see it's pretty funny too. And then the end credits scene. I don't know if I could take this serious for a sequel because of how absurd it is and what he does, especially with Ryan Reynolds himself. It's funny. It's really fucking funny, but I don't know if it's counted as canon to continue on for a third series because he does stuff that fixes I guess the storyline in Deadpool 2 movie, but also carries on doing other things with other movies and with Ryan Reynolds, and so I don't know if I could take that serious. That's the only reason why. It's still funny. It's still worth watching. But as far as carrying on to Deadpool 3 or an X-Force movie, certain points and certain characters that happens, I don't know, will continue. But before I ramble on and try to almost spoil spoilers here, like I almost did, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right here and say this is worth it. Go watch it. This movie was funny as hell. Take friends, man. Just enjoy it. It's the fucking superhero comedy movie that just spoofs every superhero movie out there. It's really good. Um, so I'm gonna end it right here. Say check it out. We'll talk about it in the comments below. All right. Adios.